Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss how to graph a linear equation given any 2 points, or given the x and the y-intercepts, or given the slope and a point on the line. First, let's graph a linear equation using any 2 points. For example, sketch the graph of 3x plus 2y equals 5. So the first thing that we are going to do here is to find any 2 points that are on the line. Now, let's assign values for x. It is recommended that we will just choose small numbers so that the computation will be easy. For example, we pick -1 and 1. For the first choice, we are going to substitute x with -1, so that becomes 3 times -1 plus 2y equals 5. And from here, we are going to solve for y. So 3 times -1 is -3 plus 2y equals 5. Next step, add 3 on both sides of the equation. We have 2y equals 8. Then divide both sides by 2, so y equals 4. So this means our first point has the coordinates -1 and 4. Now for our second choice, +1, we are going to substitute x with +1. That's 3 times 1 plus 2y equals 5. Now 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2y equals 5. Then subtracting 3 from both sides, this gives us 2y equals 2. Then dividing both sides by 2, y equals 1. So this means our second point has the coordinates 1 and 1. Now we are going to plot these 2 points. -1, 4 is here, and 1, 1 is here. Now since we already have 2 points, we just connect them with a straight line, and this is the graph of 3x plus 2y equals 5. Example number 2. Sketch the graph of y equals 2x plus 3. Again, we are going to find any 2 points that are on the line, and we will use table of values. We are going to assign values for x, and we choose small numbers so that our computation will be easy. For example, we choose -1 and 1. For our first choice, we are going to substitute x here with -1. That gives us y equals 2 times -1 plus 3. And then we are going to solve for y. So 2 times -1 is -2. So that means -2 plus 3 equals 1. So y here equals 1. So this means our first point has the coordinates -1 and 1. And for our second choice, we are going to substitute x here with 1. That gives us y equals 2 times 1 plus 3. And 2 times 1 is 2. So we have y equals 2 plus 3, and 2 plus 3 equals 5. This means y here equals 5, and our second point has the coordinates 1 and 5. Now we are going to plot these 2 points. -1 and 1 is here. 1 and 5 is here. Then connecting the 2 points with a straight line, this is the graph of y equals 2x plus 3. Now, let us graph a linear equation using the x and y intercepts. Example number 3, sketch the graph of x plus 2y equals 4. We are going to find the x and y intercepts. The x-intercept is the value of x when y is 0, and y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. Now, to find the x-intercept, we are going to substitute y here with 0, so it becomes x plus 2 times 0 equals 4. And we are going to solve for x here, so x plus 0 equals 4, so this means x equals 4. So our x-intercept is 4, and the coordinates are 4 and 0. Now, to find the y-intercept, we are going to substitute x with 0 and solve for y. So we have 0 plus 2 times y equals 4. And because this is 0 anyway, our equation becomes 2y equals 4. And dividing both sides by 2, y equals 2. So our y-intercept is 2, and the coordinates are 0 and 2. Now, we are going to plot these 2 points. For 0 is here, 0, 2 is here. Then, we are going to connect these 2 points with a straight line. This is the graph of x plus 2y equals 4. Now, example number 4. Sketch the graph of y equals 3x minus 6. So first, we are going to find the x and y intercepts. The x-intercept is the value of x when y is 0. And y-intercept is the value of y when x is 0. To find the x-intercept, we are going to substitute this y here with 0 and solve for x. So this becomes 0 equals 3x minus 6. Now, adding 6 on both sides of the equation, we have 6 equals 3x. And dividing both sides by 3, x equals 2. So our x-intercept is 2, and the coordinates are 2 and 0. And to find the y-intercept, we are going to substitute x here with 0, and this becomes y equals 3 times 0 minus 6. And 3 times 0 is 0, so that means y equals 0 minus 6. And simplifying furthermore, y equals negative 6. So the y-intercept is negative 6, and the coordinates are 0 and negative 6. Now we are going to plot these 2 points. 2, 0 is here, and 0, negative 6 is here. Then we are going to connect the 2 points with a straight line. This is the graph of y equals 3x minus 6. Now, let's graph a linear equation using the slope and 1 point. Example number 5. Sketch the graph of 2x minus y equals 5. So here, we are going to find the slope first and then 1 point. So since our equation is written in standard form, the slope of this line is negative of a over b. And our a here is 2, and our b is negative 1. That means negative of 2 over negative 1 is 2. So this is our slope. And to find 1 point, we can also assign a value for x, a small value preferably, so that our computation will not be complicated. So for example, we pick 2. Now, we are going to substitute this x here with 2 and solve for y. So that becomes 2 times 2 minus y equals 5. So 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 minus y equals 5. Then subtracting 4 from both sides, we have negative y equals 1. And dividing both sides by negative 1, y equals negative 1. So our point here has the coordinates 2 and negative 1. Now we are going to plot the point 2, negative 1. It's here. And from this point, we are going to use the slope to find or to locate another point. 2 means 2 over 1. So that means we are going to move vertically upward 2 units and then horizontally 1 unit. And we have another point. Now we are going to connect these 2 points with a straight line, and this is the graph of 2x minus y equals 5. Example number 6. Sketch the graph of y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. Our equation is written in slope-intercept form. So our slope here is negative 3 over 2, and our y-intercept is 3. Since our y-intercept is 3, the coordinates of the point are 0 and 3. Now, we will start with point 0, 3, which is here. Now, our slope is negative. This means our line falls down from left to right. So, we are going to count 3 vertically. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's negative 3. And then 2 horizontally, 1, 2, and we stop here and we find another point. Now we are going to connect these 2 points with a straight line, and this is the graph of y equals negative 3 over 2x plus 3. Now your turn. Sketch the graphs of y equals negative 3x plus 1 and 3x minus 4y equals 12 on one coordinate plane. You can pause the video, prepare your graph paper, and graph these 2 equations. Now I will show you the answer. This is the graph of y equals negative 3x plus 1, and this is the graph of 3x minus 4y equals 12. Did you get the 2 graphs right? I hope you did. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Teacher Rejil. Keep safe.